And good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday here in New Zealand. I'm at Mission Bay. There's the beautiful fountain. I'll take you for a little walk. We are going to we're going to finish up here at the fountain actually, so I'm going to do a little bit of a loop around. But it's Monday and the time is just coming up to 11:15 a.m. Monday. Yes, we're in the future. Looking at beautiful Rangitoto Island through there. Picture postcard. Picture postcard. I hope you all had a great weekend. I was a little bit quiet, a little bit busy doing stuff. You might have seen I did a couple of quick shorts. One was at the market and the other was horse riding. Dave, kia ora, kia ora. Welcome to Monday. I hope your Sunday's going well. We're going to do a bit of a loop around. I'm having lunch at Kohimarama, which is a beach just around there in that direction. So thought I'd stop and Hugo, kia ora. Yeah, thought I'd stop here. Barbara, aren't the horses gorgeous, Barbara? Thanks for pointing that out to us. Yeah, they're beautiful, dressage. Yeah, very controlled, beautiful rapport between the rider and the horse. And Dave in Bangor, Maine. Nice to see you all. Give both those Daves a follow. One's in Niagara Falls, the other's in Maine, and sharing, what we need to see and know about those particular areas. So the relevance, actually, Kohimarama, the beach I'm going to for lunch, is just around there. Mission Bay is actually incorrectly named as Mission Bay. Oh, look at this rainbow. Incorrectly named as Mission Bay. Can you see the rainbow? Woo! Just turned around. Oh, where is it? It's gone. Come back. It was just in the middle of the fountain. It's windy, you can see. Wow. Oh, there it is. Whoa. Yeah. Just that bit of sun just catching the water, creating that rainbow. Look, amazing. Oh, yes. Hey, we had rain yesterday, Hugo. I think you had it maybe a couple of days before. Ricky, kia ora, kia ora. There's a rainbow for you. Kaz, awesome. Kaz Cat, rainbow just in time. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing. Anyway, let's get on with our walk. We could look at rainbows all day. There probably is a pot of gold there. We'll let those strange mythological creatures keep it. Yeah, so this area is incorrectly named as Mission Bay when it should be Kohimarama, but that's okay. We're not going to complain or argue with them. We're just getting down here on the promenade. Fabulous to see you, Kaz Cat, on the promenade and the beautiful beach. It's one of Auckland City's most popular beaches, and you can see why. Gazing out there to Rangitoto Island, which will become part of our story shortly. I'm just going to walk along the beach here. There is a kayaking company at the end. They do kayaking trips across to Rangitoto where you can, I believe, have a barbecue on the beach, which is pretty awesome. But there we go, beautiful Monday. This is what the future looks like. Oh, some of our volcanoes over there. The sparkling waters, look, the Waitemata, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. We're going to walk down to the mission house, so that's actually what Mission Bay is named after. When Bishop Selwyn established the mission house down here, moved it down from the Bay of Islands, from Paihia, moved it down here, I think in the 1850s, and the beautiful mission house was built. I believe I did use it for my thumbnail. So nice looking, yeah, isn't it gorgeous? But it's very windy. Wow, it's really, really windy. Oh, somebody having a swim. The water's still pretty warm, which is good. The water's probably warmer than the outside air temperature, which I think might be about 19 today. We've got a nice week of sunshine coming up though. We will Yeah, I'm going to leave the beach now. We're going to finish with the fountain, which is just through there. We'll finish with the fountain. We're going to walk through the playground. It's not too busy. There's a lovely playground. I'm going to take you into the mission house, or into the mission house grounds. Oh, nice, Hugo. Let's catch up. Awesome. I am not going to the South Island this year, so I'll be around for Christmas. So that'd be really, really cool. Whoa. Let me know. Keep in touch about that. There we go. Plenty of postcards here today, look. So this is the playground. It's a really, really nice playground. Lots of shade sails. Yeah, definitely. We also look at the top of the, not Pahudakawa, Norfolk Pines. We're going to have a look at those two big ones. Yeah, so it's a really cool playground. It's got lots of carvings. It's got lots of climbing things. Yeah, it's cool. So carvings sort of like on here. Okay, climbing through things. They've got tunnels. It's a really cool playground, actually. When Louie and Maya were home, I brought them here. I couldn't get them away from it. But we're walking through the beautiful mission house. So the connection between the mission and windy, yes, windy. Yeah, look at the Norfolk pine trees. Aren't they gorgeous? We're going to go into the grounds of the mission house. The connection between the mission house and Rangitoto Island is that it is built with volcanic rock from the island. So I'm going to let the gate's open too. We don't need to worry about that today. Beautiful building. I think 1857, 1858, something like that. It's now part of the restaurant next door, which is Azabu. Let's have a look up close at this volcanic stone and the windows. Look, it's gorgeous, really beautiful. I always bring my people here on tour, and I'll show you why. It's quite a few interesting things around here, but look at the volcanic stone. Wow. So this was built by young men that were brought in from Melanesia, and they were training to be missionaries, and in return, 1859, and in return they built the mission house. They did try to use it as a museum for a while, but it's not, they can't control the temperature, it was not suitable. So it's been an event centre. Now Azabu, which is a really nice restaurant here, Japanese Peruvian, had dinner here last week. They now use this for functions. So often when I've got my guests with me, we end up in the middle of a wedding here because we're walking through. Beautiful stone, isn't it a gorgeous building with the shingle roof? So it's been really, really carefully restored as well. But it is the last remaining building from the mission house. The other buildings were wooden, so I suppose either collapsed, blew over in a storm, or caught on fire. Gorgeous building though. And then, of course, the area is so lovely. Then we've got these giant Norfolk pines, look. Wow. These are giant trees now. Well, you can see people just moving through there, so that shows you how large they are. They look like giant feet, as if they've just come down and deposited themselves here. And these are all their little, what are they? Not pine needles, pine leaves, fronds. I'm not sure what you call them. Lisa, kia ora. Janice, kia ora. Nice to see everybody. Just doing a Monday morning walk before lunch. And looking at the old, gorgeous, beautiful mission house here. Actually, there is a lot of, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Really beautiful. So if you're wanting to get married at any time, this is actually a really good spot to have your wedding. You could probably just go for a walk through here. because I noticed the other night when I was here for dinner that they had a board out here with information on it, which is a little bit different from the information board on the other side. So let's see if we can get through here. Yeah, we can. Perfect. Yeah, up close, look, these beautiful buildings. Yeah. Hildeweb, green beans, they look like beans, don't they? Yeah, they definitely look like beans. We'll just have a look at this board here. So yeah. Here it is here, the Melanesian Mission. We might learn something here, kids. This is the site of an Anglican mission built in 1858 to 59 to provide Melanesian boys with a Christian education and enable the spread of Christianity through Melanesia. Whenua Papatipu, the ancestral land, Kohimarama, it's an abbreviation of Kohimaramara. Okay, no last RA on the end. Meeting place, the extensive shellfish beds and nearby harbour made the bay an attractive place to stay. The Kohimarama Conference in 1860, Governor General called a hui of Maori chiefs, over 100 chiefs attended, though as many refused the invitation. Brown sought renewed commitment to the Treaty of Waitangi. Nice. Okay, Melanesian connection. So we're getting a little bit of light. Yeah. Hey, up to! Vaughan, up to! Yeah, I'm just having a wander around Mission Bay. Architecture. Stone building is designed by architect Rita Gilson Wood. Tudor revival style. Provided a dining hall, kitchen and storehouse for the mission. Part of a larger complex of buildings including a chapel and schoolroom. Cool. Inside. Nice, bit hard to see, isn't it? Better just looking. Archaeology, hidden history. Underground rubbish pits, shell paths, masonry foundations, chimney stones. There it is, that's what they found. Cool. Oh, look at this little window, how cute. Wow, that's gorgeous, look. Nice. Wow. Wouldn't have noticed that before. And we've got a little rooftop garden appearing here. Amazing how nature begins to take over. Lois, kia ora. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. We've just been looking at the little information boards here. I will take you across to, as we walk out the gate, I'll take you across to the others. Hope you're doing well, Lois. Wow, this looks like it might be a bird of paradise, maybe. Cool. Just looking around at stuff. So, Azabu. Owen, kia ora, kia ora. Nice to see you. Just having a Monday walkabout today. We've just been looking at the beautiful volcanic rock that was built they quarried into Rangitoto Island and brought the rock over and used every piece of it. Look, none of it was wasted. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. Cool. Oh, it's so windy. Anyway, let's keep walking. I want to get you over to the fountain where we did see a rainbow at the very beginning. Watch the beginning. There's a rainbow in the fountain. I don't think it'll be there any longer. So there we go. 2 giant Pohutuka, Norfolk pine trees. Absolutely huge. A little bit misshapen because they've lost their symmetrical shape. I guess as they've been damaged by weather and probably possums. This is definitely a nice spot to walk. Yeah, and all the they're not needles, are they? Yeah, I don't know what you call these. Once I did find a pine cone here. It was bright green and I left it behind. The next day I came back, somebody had picked it up and taken it away. So these trees do have pine cones, about the size of a grenade. and probably would feel like one if it landed on your head as well. So there's the fountain just through there. So the Melanesian Mission, this is the other information board that I'm more familiar with. This is what it looked like in the old days. It was quite a complex of buildings, really. And those Norfolk pines quite well established there. After that it became a not so happy home for destitute boys. Neglected and destitute boys a thorough training in seamanship and enable them to rise above their unfortunate backgrounds. And the other thing that's interesting about this area here is this was a flying school. So the area we're looking at here, and in the early 1900s, I think it was 1910, Leo and Vivian Walsh flew an aeroplane here. It looked like that. I did see the ship go into the Brooklyn Bridge, yeah. Amazing. 1910. So their first flight lasted 400 yards and at a height of 60 feet. Interesting little bit of history here. And look at the original boarding pass. Passenger flight ticket from Paira, my hometown. Walsh Brothers Auckland, passenger flight ticket, 1922. Bob Uray, maybe, E-U-R-A-Y, something. Cool. I know their sisters sewed the wings for the canvas for the wings. Sat at home and did that. Anyway, let's head out. I just need to open the gate here. So, and we'll head out and across to the, there we go, got the gate open. We'll head across to the fountain. But yeah, this is gorgeous. And this is actually usually the first stop on my tour when I've got my people with me. And we have a walk through here. And then I bring them over here to the fountain. Well, sometimes we do the fountain first. It just depends. Because they've got good toilets here as well. Old, pretty original, but nice, yeah. Yes, Kazcat. Like thong, like did. Very interesting. Like done. Good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're all doing well on this Monday. As you know, the future's looking pretty good. We'll just head over to the fountain, see if we can catch another rainbow. Nice houses around Mission Bay. And of course this big green area is so popular on weekends as people come in to play sport and have barbecues and picnics and do everything. We're heading to the beautiful fountain, which the wind is blowing all the water over. We won't go that way. So, when I'm working and I have people here, we get to this point and I say, I need a volunteer. Can you put your hand here? And they don't know what's going to happen, and nor do you. So what you do is hand on here.
Welcome to the historic Trevor Moss Davis Memorial Fountain, the centrepiece of Selwyn Reserve, and widely known as the Mission Bay Fountain. The flat area of Beachfront Reserve, on which you, the fountain,
the narrator gives rather a long story about the area. I've never had the patience to listen to the whole thing, I must say, but I do enjoy the surprise of that very grand music at the beginning. So when you come here we go.
Which refers to a battle during which the defenders were reduced to scouring the Kumara fields for small roots left in the ground. These days, the adjacent bay now interrupted.
It's fun, Owen, yeah. But we never had time to stay for the whole thing. I'm actually going to walk you over to the sundial now, around the side where the wind is not blowing. This was gifted by somebody called Trevor Moss Davis, an early Auckland businessman. Trevor Moss Davis Memorial Fountain. It says it will play each day, afternoons, evenings, and it's got the times there as well. So you can see it is sort of like playing a little bit. Hugo, back to work. Back to work. Hey, awesome. Have a great day. Have a great Hugo's Monday as well. Gorgeous fountain though. Kids love swimming in here. Protesters will sometimes come and pour dye into the fountain. So it's turned red quite often recently as protesters. Kiwi ai, kia ora, kia ora. Yes, we're just having a walk at Mission Bay. I'm heading for lunch at next door actually at Kohimarama. Get a few tourists stopping, having a walk around. Nice to see that they're going to walk down to the beach because there's so many places to eat here that usually what happens is tourists get dropped off for food, for eating, and they don't actually get across to this area. We're just going to have a look to do with because we referenced the flight school, the Walsh Brothers. This beautiful stone, looks like Oamaru white stone actually, and the sundial. Nice sundial, look at that. Ooh. Yeah, you can really tell the time on them too. Look, it's just after 11:30. Different. It's not like a watch face. It's a different way of reading, but you can tell that's 11:30. So this is the founding of the Walsh Brothers Flying School on this site in October 1915. They actually trained a lot of the pilots here for the First World War, for flying in the First World War. There goes some lovely tourists walking down to the beach. Look, they've all got winter clothes on. It's very windy. If you're not used to Auckland weather, I guess, you would be in winter clothes. I'm just in a shirt because I'm feeling quite warm. Oh, and I can't leave you without a beautiful Pahudakawa tree. Look at this one. Whoa. So you thought the Norfolk pines were amazing? Look at this. The aerial roots. Fabulous, look. They do get cut off because otherwise they'll come down and attach themselves to the, oh, look at that. Wow. Otherwise they come down and attach themselves to the ground. Yeah. Hope you're doing well, Kiwi Eye. I love having the Kiwis in here. Oh, you're all honorary Kiwi anyway. You've all got your ticket from me. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah, it's really beautiful. Yep, you've all got your ticket. No problems. Look at that, another piece of volcanic rock just sitting here probably from when Rangitoto erupted, which was only 500 or 600 years ago. All the restaurants here, I can smell the food. I always prefer to go next door to Kohimarama. The Kohi Cafe is good. This is very quite touristy all along here. And if I'm eating here, it's usually at Azabu. Isn't this gorgeous though? Look. Beautiful. Oh, I can hear gully. I can hear gully in the distance. Yeah. Yeah. They can climb them. Yep, no problem. You know, look at this hanging up these branches, swinging in the branches. Good thing we don't have monkeys here. Yeah, good thing we don't. But big, big, strong branches. Look at the trunk of the tree. That can tell a story. It can definitely tell a story. all intertwined, and yeah, amazing. Really amazing. Then we get to, so quiet in the park in the beachside. Actually, it's not busy today, it's Monday, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to walk you over to the beach, give you that beautiful view of Rangitoto. Rangi, of course, is the sky. Toto means blood red. The only one of our volcanoes that's ever been witnessed by humans, because it erupted 500 or 600 years ago. Yeah, it's lovely, Lisa. It's a nice morning walk today. I was just smiling and looking at a little dog there. A little friend on the beach. We haven't seen Gully today. We'll try and spot Gully. Hey, 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 Shaki! How's it going? Try and get a nice shot of Gully. There we go. Shaquille, awesome. Oh yeah, there's nothing like sitting in a tree, eh? Above the earth, looking down. Oh, Gully. Here it is. And these pohutukawas here are gorgeous for shading the beach. You've got all these lovely seats underneath. Big, wide sort of promenade. Sparkling waters, the islands of the Hauraki Gulf, and Gully's got to be here somewhere. Yeah, nestling in the sand, nestling in the sand. Yeah, he's got the whole family there. Let's check out Gully. There we go, we've got a big gull there, and then we've got Gully and the family there. It's a really pretty view, Kiwi Eye. I bet it makes you feel homesick. Gully's nestling in. Dug himself a little hole there. There's a little boat going by. It's quite an interesting boat here in the harbour before. It looked like it might have been Navy or... yeah, wasn't too big. Yeah, people swimming. It's lovely. Cool. Anyway, kids, I'm going to head off. There's the fountain. I wonder if we can catch that rainbow again. I don't think so. But thanks for joining me, everybody. It is the start of a new week. It's Monday. I'm going to try and be live every day this week. Oh, it's a jet boat out there doing its 360s and things. Can you see? He's being a bit playing around, being a bit silly. One person in the water having a swim. Cool. Okay. I don't think we'll catch another rainbow. We'll have to go back to the beginning. Oh, rainbow, yes, look. Wow. This is a rainbow kind of day. Look at that. Whew. That is fabulous. Oh, I'm getting sprayed with the water. Kathy! Awesome, nice to see you. Awesome. I'm going to turn the camera. Oh, look at the rainbow. I'm going to turn the camera, but I'm going to do it this way because... Oh, I think there's that Navy ship out. Oh no, that's the yacht. Okay, let me turn the camera quickly because it's really windy. My hair is all over the place. Hey, thanks for joining, everybody. Catch you all tomorrow. Take care. Remember, tread lightly, leave no trace. Rainbows are always in front of us. Look at that. Ooh, ooh. Nice. Try and catch it again. There it is. Beautiful. Oh, nice. Gorgeous. Wishing you all pots of gold. Take care, everybody. Have a really, really fantastic day. Fabulous to see you all. Take care. Bye for now. Thank you.